What do you got your eyes on?
I'm looking at the 572 Meritron 572.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing how, if you're shopping for really anything new, with the exception of ICOMs, although I went on HRO to look for a 7300 just out of curiosity. I'm not shopping for one, but I've been following this whole thing about nobody being able to keep any stock, and I noticed that HRO is sold out of 7300s. I've never seen that.
Yeah, there are some things you can get. Tuners are hard to come by. Amps are hard to come by. And you go to the three big sites, and R&L, DX. Everybody's got DX has dates out to June 21st.
Yeah, it's I've never seen that in amateur radio. Over say the past decade or so, where just across the board they can't get anything in. It's raising my eyebrow because you know what? It's not just amateur radio. Of course, this is happening all across the industry. Try to buy lumber.
Oh yeah, well I haven't looked up anything like that, but I'm sure stuff, anything coming out of out of China or anything like that's going to be real few and far between. But hopefully they get situated. Heck, who knows? It could be sitting out. There's a bunch of boats sitting out off California's coast that can't come in yet, so it could be a bunch of stuff on that. We don't know.
Well, what bothers me is here we are, second year of the pandemic, and it didn't seem like there was a supply issue during the height of this thing. And it's now, now the supply issues are starting to show up. I mean, were we sitting on that much stock and surplus?
Well, if they were, it went pretty quickly. Whatever they had stock wise, because you can get the high buck amps, the 1500, the Meritron 1500, and I think they even had a 1306. But everything else is back ordered till the middle of June.
Yeah, I mean, even Palstar, the HF Auto, I can't remember. It's Larry in Ohio that builds that. He's even having issues delivering. So I don't. It's crazy. I hope it takes a turn because it's one thing to spend. It's another thing not being able to buy anything because it's not there to buy. So that supply issues can be a real problem. Well, let's keep an eye on things. Good luck getting that. I picked up an ACOM 2000A here, and I picked it up from a guy here in New Jersey, so I was able to make the deal, drive up, shake his hand, and drive home with a new amplifier. I still have the SPE solid state amp here. That's the backup now.
Yeah, that's good. Well, keep your ears open, Jeff. If you hear anything, you deal with a lot of people. You hear anything, like I'm looking something over 1200 or higher. I don't want to go unless it's a good deal on a full legal limit, but 1200, 1300, somewhere in there. If you come across one, give me a shout and let me know.
Well, I'm assuming you go to QTH.com on a daily basis, and you have to. QTH.com on a daily basis and go into the amplifier category. It seems to me, Rick, there's always something listed there. In fact, I was looking at an ACOM 1000, and it's being sold by a guy I bought a Flex 6400 from. He's right up the street from me, and he was selling an ACOM 1000, which is a great amplifier, super quiet. It's got one Russian tube in it. It'll do 1,000 watts easy, and he was only asking like 1,600 for it.
Yeah, now see something like that. Yeah, I could deal. Even 1,000 would be great. But yeah, I do check out QTH on occasion, and a couple of the other ones that I don't know if I trust them or not. But QTH I kind of do because it's a decent site. So, but I'm looking. But if you come across anything or hear anything, shoot me an email or something.
I will, and I know a lot of the people that advertise on QTH I've actually done business with, so I can vouch for them. But real quick, I mean, and I don't know if it's still there. It was there yesterday. I don't know if he sold it. See, here's the big problem now. The big problem is, guys, and I don't know where this trend started, Rick, but hams don't want to ship anything anymore. Everything pickup only. Well, you're kind of limiting yourself, aren't you?
Yeah, I did notice that the last time I was on QTH. There was, pick up only, or, they'll deliver it, but it's on you, which is fine. I'm good with that. But if it's close enough, I'll go get it. I'll drive a couple hundred miles to go get it if it's close enough.
Oh, absolutely. I think most guys would do the same thing. But if, you got a great amplifier sitting down in Louisiana, you're not going to drive there to pick it up. And you're right. Now, some of them do say, I'll ship it, but at your expense. Well, of course. You don't, some people do include the cost of shipping in their price. They just kind of roll that in and, do a little bit of estimating, a little risky. I actually, that's the way I sell things. I calculate a good shipping price, and I list one price, shipped to your door, U.S., lower 48 only, and that generally works out for me using FedEx Home. Search QTH for an ACOM 1000 and look for a call. Whiskey 2, he's here in South Jersey. I just can't pull his call out of the top of my head. I won't have a chance to look for a while. Anyway, he's a good guy. If you do email him about the ACOM 1000, mention my name and call. We know each other. Like I said, I bought a Flex 6400 off of him, no problem. Went to his door, shook his hand, consummated the deal, and drove home with that. And I noticed, like I said, he has that ACOM 1000 there. Other than that, the 2000A amp I bought was listed on QTH. Never knew the guy. Went up, introduced myself, shook hands, and made the deal that way. So there's a definite advantage if these guys are within driving range. All right, Rick, take care.
All right, Jeff. Yep. Thanks for picking me up. And the short QSO here, band's kind of lousy, so appreciate it. We'll talk to you later. NJ2US, W8RNE. Back to you.
You bet. Take care. W8RNE, NJ2US e-cars. Any check-ins? I might be closing this down at 12:30. This is pretty rare where I call for check-ins. I don't get any replies. A lot of people probably monitoring, though, or goofing off in the shack, don't want to pick up the microphone, just like listening. I get that. That's cool. But anybody want to check in e-cars? If you're near the microphone, NJ2US e-cars, all are welcome.
Kilo 8, Papa Juliet Mike.
That really woke everybody up. That was a gigantic pile-up. Thanks, fellas. You're all sitting in the shack, I'm sure. I did hear Kilo 8 Papa Juliet Mike. Who are the others? There it is, the great mystery of e-cars. I call for check-ins. I get a gigantic pile-up. I write one call down, and I go back to get the others, and it's crickets. Crickets. I'll never figure it out, Phil. Go ahead.
Recheck. Yeah, it is kind of weird. Kilo 8 Papa Juliet Mike. It is kind of strange here, but that's the way it works in this business anyway. About 60 degrees here at Cleveland. You're just coming banging in here, Jeff. A good 5.920 over. Back to you.
All right, Phil. Good signal here, 259. Couldn't prove a band is broken with your signal, that's for sure. 8379 Lifer. Anything else?
No, I just thought I'd check it. I heard you calling for check-ins. Like, come on, somebody.
Yeah, it's all right. I'm just kidding. The band's not in great shape either. Phil, you're holding up no problem, though. 5.9 plus. Have a good day.
Take care, Jeff. KPJM.
Who's the recheck?
Yeah, N9UX, Jeff.
Yeah, N9UX. Go ahead.
Yeah, that call for that amp, I believe, is November 2, Whiskey, Foxtrot, Kilo.
Is it still listed?
Yeah, I just looked, Jeff. Yeah, it's listed.
Yeah, like I said, I know the guy personally. I've done deals with him. I've driven to his home. He is real. He is there, and I noticed he does have that ACOM 1000. I think he was trying to look for a pickup only, right?
I didn't read the whole name. His name's Christopher. Does that ring a bell?
Yeah, it's Chris. That's right. Anyway, I know the guy, and I know he ships because I've seen him ship stuff before. Maybe he was just looking for a quick local sale, but that's now been listed going on day 4, so I don't know if he's going to change the ad up or not.
Yeah, it's a selling for local pickup in Jersey, yeah.
Yeah, he's less than an hour from me. He's up near Philly, and it was a nice ride. Got to shake his hand, met a new ham in person, and made a good deal. In fact, when you go to YouTube.com and look for my live stream, NJ2US Live, it should be running on there. I accidentally shut it off about a half hour ago, and thank goodness I looked over it. You're seeing a Flex 6400 live streaming. That was actually Chris's 6400. That's the one I bought off from him that he had advertised on QTH. So it works really good.
Yeah, okay, sounds good. Okay, maybe you'll wake somebody up out there. Sounds pretty quiet on my end. I'm not hearing nothing, Jeff, but you, so conditions must really be honest. All right, be on the side, N9UUX.
Yep, very good. And confirming that my live stream is back up and running on YouTube. Yeah, it's running. Okay, very good. Now now I hear myself in the background. Got to get rid of that. YouTube.com. Search for NJ2US. Look for the video that says live at the lower right-hand corner. All right. Anybody else wishing to check in e-cars? NJ2US.
Victor Alpha 3 Whiskey Juliet Oscar.
November Echo Japan.
Whiskey Juliet Oscar, November Echo Japan, and the others try again.
W8 Tango, X-Ray Tango.
W8 Tango, X-Ray Tango, got you. Let's hold it right there. We'll keep the list short at 3. Victor Alpha 3 Whiskey Juliet Oscar, go ahead.
Yeah, thanks, Jeff. Victor Alpha 3 Whiskey Juliet Oscar, just north of Toronto. Beautiful signal up here from you, 5.9 plus 20, believe it or not, but it is drifting in and out. Beautiful day in Toronto, and just about to head out, and was listening to you. I heard you're going to check out soon, so no traffic, and interested in that ACOM 1000, if you could point me to where I could have a look at that.
Yeah, go to QTH.com. QTH.com and just search for ACOM space 1000. It's going to pop up from Whiskey 2, Whiskey Foxtrot Kilo in New Jersey. Now, he says pickup only, but I know the guy, and you can probably arrange for him to ship it. I'm just not sure what's up with that. But, you know, the ACOMs are super great amplifiers, and they don't sit around long.
Yeah, roger that. Yeah, I've been watching that one, trying to find a used one for a while, so thanks for that. And it was QTH.com, is that what you said?
Oh, yeah, that's one of the more useful sites for selling and buying amateur radio equipment, QTH, QueenTangoHotel.com. I mean, it's right up there with QRZ.com for selling things, and the reason, of course, is that the guy that runs that is a ham, and he doesn't charge a fee to list or sell, and so that's why most hams gravitate there.
All right, awesome. I'll check that out. Thank you for that, and have yourself a wonderful day, NJ2US VA3WGO.
Yeah, you know, eBay used to be the place for that, Walt, but eBay has become a real ripoff. I mean, they get 10% of every sale, and so you normally find foreigners and big business on there trying to sell their stuff through other outlets. You don't see a lot of private sales on eBay anymore, which is really weird.
Yeah, I agree 100% with you there. The fees are getting ridiculous. I buy stuff off eBay, but I haven't sold anything on there for many years now because between them and PayPal, it's just ridiculous.
Well, it tells me that there's a lot of shady things happening on there for the buyer. So that they to keep a reputation, they have to build up a lot of protection for buyers, and to do that, that's expensive, right? To write off losses and things like that. So I think that just translates to higher fees and ultimately higher prices for things. I don't really find a lot of bargains on eBay, Walt.
Yeah, people are always trying to get top dollar there, and then you get into bidding wars with people, so no thanks. I like dealing with somebody direct, no fees, and they don't have to jack their price up to cover fees, and that's the way it goes. We have a site like that up here in Canada as well, Quark, KWARC.org. They have a swap shop there, and a lot of people in Canada tend to post their stuff there. It's all free as well.
Oh, okay. Well, that's cool. All right, very good. Well, we always we fret over that exchange. It seems like your Canadian dollar is up there against the U.S. dollar, and it seems like when we buy from Canada, it looks like we get a pretty good deal. But you guys really pay through the nose for just about anything.
Yeah, we get it in more ways than one. You get it on the exchange rate, and then when it crosses the border, they tax you on the value, the declared value, right? So it's almost like a double whammy. But if you find a good deal, sometimes you're still ahead of the game. So you got to do a little math to figure that out.
All right, Walt, very good. Nice discussion. Thanks a lot for stopping in. I appreciate the check-in. VA3 Whiskey Juliet Oscar, November Juliet 2 Uniform Sierra. NEJ, back. Go ahead.
Yeah, back for round 3, Jeff.
30709 on your lifetime roster. Unfortunately, I couldn't hear the VA3 station up here, but you're down a little bit, but still S9 plus 10.
Yeah, same here, Terry. Down a little bit, but still very readable. 5.9, no problem. Band is really horrible today. 30709, thanks for checking in. Again, anything else?
Nope, I got nothing, Jeff. Thanks for being there. VE3NEJ.
All right, buddy. Take care. Good to hear you. VE3NEJ, NJ2US. W8 Tango, X-Ray Tango.
Hey, Jeff. Good afternoon. You heard me from a KX3 running 10 watts because I forgot to throw the B-plus switch on my power supply for my amplifier. How about that? Over?
All right. So how much power are you running now?
Now it's like about 225 watts peak from a home jump box down. Other than that going on, and I was just trying to check in. Driven by the KX3 now. Okay? We'll stand by.
All right, Mike, somebody double with you. There's somebody who discovered there's a net here. We'll try to get him to check in, Mike. But did you say 225 or 25?
225, 225. Let's see, E-Cars number 83902, over.
You bet. That check's good. It's a lifetime number. Thanks a lot, Mike, for your support. Anything else?
Just like very much to listen to the network and doing other stuff on the workbench here in my hand shack. So have a good day, Jeff.
Thank you, my friend. Have a good day. All right, you're 5'9", Oklahoma from W5RS.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. It's crazy, band. It's all right. Take care, Mike. W8TXT in Sandusky, Ohio. NJ2US E-Cars. E-Cars operates every day on 7255 from morning to afternoon. Check us out on the web. We are at ecars7255.com. We do take check-ins from anybody, anywhere. I will listen now for check-ins to the East Coast Amateur Radio Service. November Juliet 2, Uniform Sierra.
November 9, Hotel Lima, Lima.
Juliet Zulu, New Hampshire.
All right, we got a list going there. We have November 9, Hotel Lima, Lima. I heard Juliet Zulu. And then we have Victor Echo 3, Echo Lima. Hello, John. I also heard Whiskey 4, Alpha Kilo Yankee. Anybody else for E-Cars?
Victor Echo 9, Echo Foxtrot Juliet.
Victor Echo 9, Echo Fox Juliet. Got you on the list. Let's hold it right there. First up, November 9, Hotel Lima, Lima.
Yeah, good afternoon, Jeff. Name is Rick, Romeo, India, Charlie, Kilo. Just a quick drive-by. I don't get on with this band much, but just been listening a little bit this morning, and boy, you are just solid as a rock. Just, I know the band's crappy, but it's just been rock solid. So just want to say good afternoon, and there's a bunch of people, so I won't keep it. So take care, and NJ2US and 9HLO.
All right, Rick, hey, before you run, tell me what you're running there. What's the rig and what kind of equipment you have? You sound marvelous here.
7K black, 2496, Virtualizer 3D RE320, and homebrew solid state with a pair of BLF 188 set.
There you go. You're rocking, brother. 7,000 black and a pair of homebrew. Did you say 188s or 189s?
188s.
188s, and what are you feeding that into?
Off center fed, about 65 feet. Pretty, it's compromised, but it works.
Where do you usually hang out?
3630 group down with the SSB guys.
Yeah, I got to stop here and there one of these times. We usually, we got a bunch of A9 guys get together, 160 meters, 1855. So we love preaching it. Over.
1855. I will write that down and check it out.
Absolutely. We're there every evening, generally starting around 8:30. If you get there too early, there's usually some Canadians on there speaking French. More power to them. We usually wait for them to get out. If they don't get out, we just start talking over top of them.
That works, brother. I'll check it out because I've got a fixed dipole for 160. So, yeah, not a problem. Carry on. Have a great day. Enjoy it. I'm going to get outside and do some yard work. Take care. N9HLL.
All right, Rick, take care. Sounding good, brother. I really like it. Really like the sound. N9HLL, NJ2US. Next up, Juliet Zulu. Juliet Zulu.
Kilo 1, Romeo, Juliet Zulu. Name is Rick. We're in central New Hampshire. No traffic.
Rick in Central New Hampshire, 1857, a lifetime member. And you know what, buddy? It's been a long time since you and I have spoke. It goes all the way back to April of 2019. I hope everything's okay.
Yeah, a lot of changes. Moved to a new house, put up new antennas, new towers, stuff like that. So just put up my 40-meter dipole, so it looks like the darn thing works.
It does, Rick, and doing a nice job, too. I really appreciate you coming back to eCars, finding your way home, as we say, and I appreciate your check-in. Good luck at the new digs.
Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, just using an IC7300 right now, but I also have a Flex 6400. That's the next thing to get going.
Yeah, you got it. Listen, now, what microphone did you plug into that 7300?
The Heil, the HMM-IC, specifically for ICOM radios. It does make a difference.
Yeah, it does. But here's what you need to do. Write this down. You don't have to do it right now, but you'll want to do this and ask others for advice if you don't want to trust me. I get that. But write this down in the single sideband tone menu for transmit. You're going to want to change the bass and treble. You're probably going to want to put the treble to +3 and the bass to -1, and make sure you use a little bit of compression, maybe no more than level 3. Rick, over?
Okay, let me see if compression is on. Hold on one second. Yeah, I'm using about 3 right now. Okay.
All right, yeah. Don't forget to go into that bass and treble because you're a little bassy, little muddy, little bassy.
Okay, very good. So +3, -1, was that it?
Yep, and you'll see that'll clean that ICOM microphone up real nice.
Yeah, well, it's the Heil, not the ICOM, is what I have.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but with the ICM element, right?
That's correct.
Yep, but they're real bassy. They're like studio mics, and those things the response is real high at the lower levels, and it just doesn't match the ICOM transmit bandwidth well unless you go in and goof with the treble and the bass a little bit. Give it a try. Ask around. Your mileage may vary. Not everybody agrees, but the general rule for the studio-type mics that plug into the ICOM, generally guys are pumping up about +3 treble, -1 on bass, and you should see how that works for you.
Yeah, very good. Are those different between AM and sideband?
I'm sorry, say that again?
Are those EQ profiles different between AM and sideband?
No, you can use the same audio profile for AM and sideband.
Okay, I'll give it a try. I have no idea what it's set to, but I'll find out. Thank you very much. So when I do that.
All right, good luck, Rick, and you sound good. Good luck with that radio, 1857. By the way, if you want to sound really good, man, and you know if you've never tried the actual hand mic that comes with the radio, it's one of the few radios in the industry where the hand mic sounds absolutely fantastic. The stock microphone with the stock settings sounds really good, but when you do plug in those studio mics, it does require a little touch-up. Have fun, and thanks for stopping by, and good luck to you. K1RJZ NJ2US. Next up, Whiskey 4 Alpha Kilo Yankee.
Well, good afternoon. Whiskey 4 Alpha Kilo Yankee, name's Phil, in Louisville, Kentucky. And we're having a beautiful day here today. It's sunny, 61. Going to go to a high of 66 today, and we just got back from a camping trip, and we're going to go out and finish cleaning up the camper trailer and getting it ready to go for the next one. Hopefully in another couple of weeks we'll get a chance to get out of here. But wanted to stop in, say hello today, and hadn't blown the cobwebs out of this transceiver for a while. It's an old Kenwood, and when I first checked in, that didn't have the amplifier on, so hopefully you can hear me a little better. This is an old TS-830 Kenwood, and pushing a SB220 amp, so hopefully the audio sounds okay on it. Back to you, Whiskey 4 Alpha Kilo Yankee.
You bet, Phil. Those old Kenwoods sound great. You have no worries whatsoever. You look good on the pan adapter. The 220 is delivering good power. I used to have an 820. Don't think I ever had the 830. I think I went from the 820 to the 940 when that came out in the early 80s. I still have it sitting here. I bought that thing brand new from the old original Amateur Electronics Supply, and still sitting here. Love the Kenwood gear. Right now, though, I'm using the Apache Lab 7000. Audio's great, Phil. I wouldn't touch a thing. Anything else?
Nope. That's it for today. Appreciate you watching the homestead there, my friend. Thank you again, and bless you. Have a great day. Whiskey 4, Alpha Kilo Yankee. We're standing by.
73, Phil. Appreciate it. Victor Echo 9, Echo Fox Juliet. You're up.
Good afternoon. Thanks for calling me in. Victor Echo 9, Echo Fox Juliet. Just a quick check-in. Warmed up here in New Brunswick and getting ready to enjoy some springtime weather. Go ahead.
You bet, Brad. And springtime must be beautiful up there in New Brunswick. You have a nice signal, 5 and 7, 57. And I see you are a lifetime member of eCars at 9092, and yet you're the first time in my logbook. So welcome aboard, and I appreciate being able to log you in here on eCars. Have you checked in with others before me?
I've had HF privileges here for just over a month, and I think I joined eCars a couple of weeks ago. I've checked in almost daily since having HF privileges. Go ahead.
That's great. Well, congratulations, Brad. Enjoy the hobby. Many good years for you, and hope to hear you check in on eCars. Of course, you know, we rotate our controllers hourly or so, but we're here every day from morning to afternoon, and thank you for stopping by and giving us those check-ins. Anything else for the net?
Nope. Enjoy the rest of your day and the rest of your week. VE90 will be clear.
All right, I can hear the enthusiasm in your voice as a new HF operator. Good luck, have fun. Don't let today's bad conditions scare you or discourage you. These are poor conditions. With the sunspot cycle on the rise, you're going to see some great days ahead, Brad. Take care. VE9EFJ, NJ2US eCars, clearing the list, going back out, listening for more check-ins.
Whiskey 1, Sugar Delta, Juliet, Oscar, India.
Sierra, Golf, Oscar.
All right, I got Whiskey 1, Sierra, Juliet, Oscar, India, Sierra, Golf, Oscar, and I apologize, John. I put you in the special category, and by doing that, I skipped right over you. VE3EL. Go ahead, John.
I don't blame you because the conditions in this end, too, are very, very bad today. So I'll keep it short. Because I have difficulty using and great to hear you. Beautiful sunny day here. Back to you.
Thanks, John. 73 to you, and I appreciate your check-in. Sorry I skipped over you. You sound good, and although conditions are poor and you're not as strong as you usually are. 73, John, VE3EL, NJ2US. All right, so reviewing that list, I got a Whiskey 1, Sierra, Juliet, Oscar, India, Sierra, Golf, Oscar. Let me just hold it right there. We'll move quickly through these. Whiskey 1, Sierra, go ahead.
Now, Whiskey 1, Sugar Delta. Good afternoon, Jeff. Good to hear you. Just thought I'd stop by as I'm running through the shack. NJ2US, Whiskey 1, Sugar Delta, number 10339.
And a lifetime member. We're so very thankful for that, Steve. Appreciate that. 10339, of course, checks good on the roster. From the Commonwealth of Massachusetts, you're 5 and 9. Have a good weekend.
Take care, Jeff.
Clear with WNSD. Next up, Juliet, Oscar, India.
Well, good morning, Jeff. NJ2US, Kilo Fox 4, Juliet, Oscar, India. Name is Richard down here in Aiken, South Carolina. Not a member, but I just want to say good afternoon and sounding great down here. Good signal, 5.9 signal plus there. Hope everybody's doing good. 56 degrees, sunny, kind of cloud or a little rain here and there. Just all together windy day down here in South Carolina. So good afternoon.
Thanks, Rich. I appreciate you stopping in. No need to be a member, and we always appreciate check-ins. Last chatted with you, it was last October, so it's been a few months. Well, let's see. Happy Thanksgiving, Merry Christmas, and Happy New Year. Anything else for the net?
Man, you got a good memory, I'll tell you that. No, that's pretty good there. I hope everybody's doing well. Stay away from the virus thing there. We've been doing good. All the shots has been going around this week. So everybody's out. We had a horse show yesterday. Everybody's out, and it's doing a lot better down this way in South Carolina. Back to you, Jeff.
Thank you, Rich, and glad to hear everybody's healthy. Stay healthy and enjoy life. It's going to get better, and hope springtime goes good for you. KF4JOI in South Carolina, NJ2US. Next up, Sierra Golf Oscar.
NJ2US, KC8SGO, Mark, and
Cincinnati, Ohio. Well, good afternoon, Jeff. Sounding good as always. QSB beast is gnawing on you a little bit, but not too terrible, at least not yet. 58 degrees. It's sunny. Predicted high of 64 degrees and an overnight low of 38. It's not too bad for this time of year. The solar data, well, you mentioned the crummy band conditions. Here's why. The A index is at 29. Anything over 10 is bad news. Now that number is a holdover from yesterday. It's measured once in the evening around 6 p.m. Eastern. So that's a carryover. Won't know what it actually is until this evening. The K index is at 4. That one is checked every 3 hours. The solar wind speed is high at 640.2 kilometers per second. The sunspot number is low at 12. The solar flux index is also low at 74. The magnetic field is active. One step shy of a magnetic storm. So there's why it sounds wonky. Hi. Finally got my pan adapter running again after fighting with some RF bugaboos. Was getting into my computer and making it go bonkers. Bunch of snap-on ferrites took care of that, so that tickles me to death. E-Car's ticket number is 8292. Back to you, NJ2US, KC8SGO.
Thanks, Mark. I always appreciate that solar update from you. In fact, I always look forward to it. And you're right. It's living true to the numbers, too, because band conditions are just really, really poor. We've seen them worse, and we'll certainly get through this. Other than that, you got a nice, strong 5.9 plus signal here, so that storm and the conditions are not affecting the path between you and I. Mark, 73, take care, and anything else I can do for you?
No, that's about it. Carry on. NJ2US and E-Cars, KC8SGO, 73 for now.
73, Mark, and thanks a lot for stopping by. KC8SGO, NJ2US. All right, any other check-ins for E-Cars?
Whiskey Romeo 4 Alpha Yankee.
Pretty good pile-up. I was able to pull one call out. Don't run away, everybody. I want to collect a couple more, but I did hear WR4 Alpha Yankee. And who are the others? Try again, please.
Kilo United 4 Sierra Delta.
All right, there's still a bunch of you in there. I did pick out Kilo Uniform 4 Sierra Delta. Please stand by. The others, keep trying, please. All right, there's a Kilo Delta 2 Romeo something X-ray. I have you. Who else? Somebody that may be trying to transmit, but there's no audio. You want to try it again? I don't know. It's just a dead key. I can't tell if you're goofing off or if you really have an issue there. Somebody is keying up, but there is no transmitted audio. We just hear background noise like fan noise. Let me take this short list here. WR4AY. How you doing, Ray?
I'm doing well, Jeff. WR4AY, Ray, Conley Springs, North Carolina. 4924. Looking bright, kind of partly cloudy to sunny. 59 degrees, 5-mile-an-hour wind this afternoon.
Oh, that's great, Ray. Enjoy your weather. We're up to 59 degrees, and I looked at it earlier. It was 57, and I said, I bet you when I look back at this thing, and the temperature's still climbing up here. Sunny day at the shore, and so you enjoy the rest of your weekend down in North Carolina.
Roger, Jeff. You do the same. Thanks for letting me check in. WR4AY.
You bet. 73, Ray. Thanks. KU4SD.
Yeah, good afternoon to you. This is KU4SD. My name is Garrett over here in Athens, Georgia. And we got 60 degrees out here. The sun is trying to peek through right now. It's been overcast all day long, 60 degrees. Hey, and good hearing you this morning. I hope everybody's having a really fine day. This is KU4SD.
Thank you, Garrett. Beautiful signal. Tell me what you're running, please.
It's the Anon with the RF kit.
You can pick them out of a crowd, can't you?
Oh, yeah.
All right, and you got the RF kits. Did you build that one, or did you get it from DX Engineering? You know, they're not selling them anymore. You got to get them from Island Amplifier, and they're no slouch in that business, by the way. I don't know if you knew that or not.
Yeah, I built this one, got it directly from Germany.
Great. Have you ever goofed around with Reinhardt at any of the Hamfests?
Oh, yeah. We went and ate pizza together, had a good time, but I haven't seen him in a while.
Oh, I may have bumped into you at his booth a couple of times in Orlando. I stopped by there. A buddy of mine had him, and I never had one, but I don't know. There's some. I was stopping by asking questions on behalf of my buddy Gary in Merritt, North Carolina. He had one for a while.
Oh, yeah, really great amplifier. And, Island Amplifier, I don't know much about them, but hope it works out. KU4SD?
Well, you know, they started out right by kicking a couple dollars off the top to encourage movement. So we'll see. Garrett, take care. Good luck. Great sounding station, and I appreciate your check-in here to eCars. It's been since October that we last chatted. KU4SD, NJ2US. Next on the list, KD2R something X. Oh, hey, Ray. Yeah, a little light on the short skip, the ground wave from Marmora. How you doing?
Jeff, I joined your story the other day. I think I think it's Thursday or Friday afternoon. We were talking about WLND and all of the amplifiers and all. It was a great story about WLND.
Oh, yeah. I tell you what, I grew up real quick working at that radio station. I was a student at Holy Spirit High School when I worked there, and I was able to get a parking permit because they let me have a parking permit because I could drive to work directly from school for afternoon shifts, and just a lot of great memories on AM radio. And I know you probably, John, you were here when AM was big, right?
Yeah, that's right. We're about the same age. I went to mainland 1975. I graduated and went to the vocational school when it first opened.
Okay, yeah, I graduated Holy Spirit 76. So yeah, parallel paths. Well, that's pretty cool. Yeah, great memories back in the 70s of WMID and WOND and the competition that was behind them, and spinning vinyl on AM radio when they actually used to do live DJ stuff. It was pretty cool back then.
Yeah, it was. Those were the days. I got my modest license in 1971, I believe, when I was in high school. Anthony Butterhoff was doing night courses, so me and my dad went over there and just down the street to Linwood there and got our licenses. So, yeah, so it's been a long time. So, yeah, I'd like to pick your brain sometime about the amplifiers. Always really good story, good information there. So I'll let you run Kilo Delta 2, Romeo Pop X-Ray 73, Jeff, and thanks for doing the minute.
Oh, sure. I remember Tony Butterhoff, of course. And let's see, so now, wasn't it a father-son? Because I remember one of them was a pilot, too.
Glad you're racking my brain there. I don't remember, but I do. He was one of my teachers and all, and I'm not sure about that. But I wish I stayed more into it. I just let everything lapse, with being a teenager and all. But finally got into it a couple years ago back. So that's a great story. I know he just passed away, I believe, a couple of years or 3 or 4 years. I'm not sure.
So yeah, John, say that again. 3 or 4 years ago for what?
He passed away, I believe, a few years ago, I believe.
Oh, it may be. And so I was getting confused because I remember him from, I first met Tony Butterhoff at the Southern Counties Amateur Radio Association SCARA meetings back in the 70s when they used to meet in the basement of the county facility there on Dauphin Avenue in Northfield. You remember there was great stories about that place as well. SCARA used to have their meetings down in the basement there, and I was a member back in 72, 73. I also also got my novice in 71 when I was in the 8th grade. So you must have been, I guess, a freshman probably in high school. I got it in the 8th grade. So hey, we'll have to chat or get a cup of coffee sometime and catch up. Now, you got to know Bill. Maybe we had this conversation. Bill Paulus, I can't remember his new call. Used to be WA2MCY. I can never remember his new call.
No, I don't. I don't remember him. I just joined Skyler back like 2 years ago when I got my licenses and all. So I'm just catching up on everybody's name and call signs and all. So I belong to 5 clubs now in South Jersey just because I like to support the local community. That's all. But yeah, I'd definitely like to pick your brain. I was in Orlando last year, so we probably crossed paths in Orlando. I had a beer in my hand.
Well, you probably couldn't miss me because I had my wife with me. She was with me the whole time down there, Tracy. Check the QRZ page out. Maybe you'll recognize us walking around as a couple. You tend to notice the females at that thing.
Yeah, Roger, I really wanted to go again this year. That was my first Ham Fest, and I was set to go to Dayton, but of course, the COVID, so here we are again. So, yeah, great story. Yeah, we're definitely going to catch up.
All right, John, you bet. Yeah, I miss it too. We it's weird. When we were down there last time we were there was February last year. It was there. Of course, when we came home from that, we came home Sunday night, I think it was. By Wednesday morning, my wife, in her job as a forensic medical investigator, she's also part of a federal team. She got deployed to Travis Air Force Base in California when that first 747 came in with the members, the vacationers that were on that cruise ship that was stuck in Japan. And if you remember when the pandemic was first starting, that 747 landed at Travis Air Force Base, she was one of the first 5 people to step on board that aircraft wearing a hazmat suit to assess the passengers that just came back from Japan, and the rest is frickin' history, John. Over.
Wow, that's amazing. That is an amazing story. Yeah, I remember, I believe when I flew to Orlando, people were wearing masks. I saw masks around a couple of airports and all. So, wow, that's an amazing story. So, well, you guys stay safe. I am. So, just hanging out. Nothing else we can do. Yeah.
You bet, John. Hey, good luck. Stay healthy. Good to chat with you. Thanks a lot. We'll pick up later and fill in all the blanks. Good to hear you. KD2RPX. Marmora, my neighbor. NJ2US. Have a good day. All right, there was a couple more people trying to check in there. I apologize. Thanks. John's a neighbor. We have a lot of things in common and in the area, and we just like to catch up. So, anybody else free cars? NJ2US.
Recheck. Kilo Delta 9, Delta Charlie.
Victor Echo 3, Echo Romeo Yankee.
CA4, KK.
All right, I got Sam in there as a recheck. I heard Kilo Delta 9, Delta Charlie. I got Victor Echo 3, Echo Romeo Yankee, and a 4 Kilo Kilo. Did I miss anybody?
KC1, MJK.
KC1, MJK, I got you back in there. All right, Sam, go ahead.
The other night when you had that legendary big QFO, and you see they pulled you away, and I forgave you. I wanted to, I knew there was something I meant to say earlier when you were saying to them young police officers to always remember about their retirement. And the thing is, it's not all of them that were male models. Now, most people don't realise that Jeff, being the good-looking man he is actually been a ham radio model. Is that right? Am I got that right, Jeff?
Yes, some of the best-looking men on the planet are ham radio operators, Sam.
Yeah, I knew that, obviously. I've got that with the certificate up on the wall. Not only talented, but good-looking as well. Hey, see, it's amazing, all in one certificate.
All ham radio operators have faces made for radio.
Well, I do. If you've got a picture of this old kangaroo.
Yeah. Yes, sir, that old kangaroo in an igloo. All right, Sam, anything else?
Oh no! I just wanted to, and also we have to catch up sometime. We won't do it here, because good God, no. But I want to be able to catch up and have a good chat with you there and a few tales and blah blah blah. You know, 73. G'day. God bless you, and g'day to Sheila, Pet the Dingo.
All right, Sam. Well, let me know when they'll let you across the border.
Oh, gee, it might be easier if you come here. Who knows? Or we meet halfway.
Yeah, but the problem is, if I come visit you, I'll have a tag on my butt coming home.
I don't want to get into it now. I'll stop. But you put a smile on the face, Jeff.
All right, Sam. Yeah, they'll be tailing me back from your house. They'll follow me all the way down to New Jersey. I'll be on everybody's list. You take care, Sam. I'm just pulling your kangaroo leg. 73 VE3 Zulu Sierra Zulu NJ2US. Let me pick up this list here. KD9 DC.
It's Kilo Delta Niner Delta Charlie Papa.
You bet it is, Phil, and you got a 5-8 signal. How are you today?
Oh, just fine, and thank you much. You're about, I don't know, got a 5.9 coffee on you, a little bit of noise in the background, but I can hear you fairly well. Just thought I'd try to get in there and check in and say hello.
I'm glad you did. Nice 5.9 signal here. You came up. The signal's getting stronger. Maybe the band is improving. We last chatted May 11th of last year. I can believe that's almost a year, Phil. Where have you been?
Here and there. Once in a while I get a little discouraged. When the political situation gets a little bit too rocky, sometimes I just get off the radio and shut up.
All right, I hear you. Okay, well, listen, thanks a lot for checking in, and I appreciate it. Hope you come back again. Don't let those protocols get you down. KD9, DCP, NJ2US, 73. Victor, Echo 3, Echo Romeo Yankee.
Good afternoon, Jeff, and good morning, afternoon to everybody else. Just wanted to say, beautiful day, and you're sounding beautiful. Gonna be in shorts and t-shirts today. Same as yesterday.
Yeah, boy, it's getting warm. Spring's here, Jim. Enjoy it, and stay healthy, my friend. VE3ERY NJ2US. Next up, 4 Kilo Kilo.
Yes, this is Alpha 4 Kilo Watt Kilo Watt. And here we go. Take off Echo. Big out. Stay in today. Pretty wet outside.
Okay, Joe, I guess you get some rain. Yeah, I heard a couple guys down in the south there are reporting rainy conditions. I gotta zoom this radar display out, see what the heck's going on. Everybody's reporting. Oh yeah, look at that. And there's even some thunderstorm activity off the shore there. Looks like coastal Georgia, coastal South Carolina's got a little bit of precipitation. Joe, anything else I can do for you here on E-Cars?
No, I just wanted to make use of the radio. I'm sitting here working on the computer. Figure try to do 2 or 3 things at once. See what can be accomplished.
Okay, well, I'm glad you stopped by, 73, and take care. It's Alpha 4 Kilo Kilo NJ2US. Next up, KC1 MJK.
Good afternoon. This is KC1 MJK. Doug is ready to right to the back. 5, that's 7. And it's just picture perfect day. I've got my windows open here in the office, and everything's great. Couldn't hear you worth a lick about 3 hours ago. Boy, it's really coming up good now. So this is KC1 MJK. Doug in Reading, Massachusetts.
Yeah, great. About a 5.55 here, Doug. Good to hear you. Last checked you in just after Christmas of last year, so it's good to get you back in here. Anything else you want to put on the record?
Nope, I'm all set. Just put up a new 80-meter loop antenna yesterday, and things are great. Over to you.
Congratulations on the loop antenna. They're fantastic antennas. That's what I'm transmitting on a 600-foot horizontal loop. It's up about 65 feet. Take care, Doug. KC1MJK, NJ2US. We're going to wrap things up here. That concludes E-Cars broadcast day. Any last-minute check-ins?
Whiskey 2, Yankee Papa Papa, portable 4.
I got Yankee Papa Papa and Charlie Oscar Quebec. Was there another one?
November Bravo 1 Juliet.
November Bravo 1 Juliet. This is going to be my last list, fellas, so if you want to come in, get on this list because we're going to be closing down. So I have W2YPP, Charlie Oscar Quebec, November Bravo 1 Juliet. Anybody else? I got a couple light ones in there. Keep trying. Is that Uniform Zulu Sierra? Uniform Zulu Rodeo. Okay, anybody else?
K7ECQ.
K7ECQ, I got you. Anybody else? Hold on a second. K7ECQ, where are you?
Yeah, K7ECQ, Eric here in Rayford, North Carolina, over.
Okay, are you portable or you just haven't changed your address?
Yeah, just have not changed the addresses. We just moved here over.
Okay, it's Eric, and you're in South Carolina?
North Carolina.
Great, Eric. First time check-in. Let me correct my log so the next time you check in, you show up in North Carolina. Kilo 7 Echo Charlie Quebec. First time checking in the E-Cars. Eric, are you familiar with E-Cars? Have you heard of us before?
I think that I have. I think I've heard your net before, but you might have to refresh my memory. It's been a while.
All right, E-Cars has been around since 1968. It's always been on 7255. We do change our net controllers every hour. You don't always hear the same people, so sometimes you won't hear us all at all, depending on who the net controller is and what they're running and the band conditions and whatnot. But E-Cars runs from the morning to afternoon. We're similar to the other cars nets as they refer to us. You have South Cars on 7251 and MIG Cars on 7258. We take fast-moving check-ins. We don't really rag chew, and it's a great place just to park the VFO if you're goofing off in the shack, Eric. Over.
Roger, that's a good copy. Understand.
All right, Eric, thanks a lot. I appreciate the check-in. I'll let you go and come back again soon. Clear with Kilo 7, Echo Charlie, Quebec. He's in North Carolina now. Up to W2, Yankee Papa Papa.
W2YPP, good afternoon. Handles Art, Alpha Romeo Tango, and I'm sitting at a picnic table in a Georgia State campsite, looking at big pine trees and running my what is it, IC 7000 with a long wire up in the trees. Over.
Well, very good, Art. 5.9 signal for a picnic bench. Sounded really good. You got anything else?
Nothing else. I'm not going to order a pizza online today, so I'm going to just go into the motorhome and make some lunch. W2YPP, thanks for running the net.
Oh, sounds like you're enjoying yourself. Have fun out there. Be careful. Stay healthy. W2YPP, New York, NJ2US. Next up, Kilo Echo 8, Charlie, Oscar, Quebec.
Kilo Echo 8, Oscar, Quebec. Good afternoon. Let's see. Nothing much. Just got off work. Went to church. When I come back from church, went back to the green. Done a little bit. I'm done for the day. KE8CO2, back to you.
All right, Kyle. Good to hear you. And it sounds like you're back in the shack for the afternoon. Have fun and stay out of trouble there, young man. KE8COQ, NJ2US. Next up, November Bravo 1 Juliet.
Yes, MD1J here. Yeah, just like the signal board. I'm not doing well on 80. I wonder how you're copying on MD1J.
Tom, don't draw any conclusions about your station today. Band conditions are awful. We have horrible solar conditions, high solar winds. A-index is way up there, and we're in between G-level solar storms. But you are about a 4 and 5 here, over.
Rather, it certainly says the better times are coming.
Yes, sir. We are on the upswing. With this increased solar activity, though, we're always prone to interruptions and explosions on the sun's surface that spew towards our planet and give us real grief here on 40 meters. And today's that day. Tom, I appreciate the check-in. Last chatted on the 14th of February. Anything else, sir?
Well, that'll do it. I appreciate it. Thank you.
You bet. Take care. MB1J, Vermont, NJ2US. Uniform Zulu Romeo. Steve, thanks for the check-in from Minnesota. Little light, 4 and 4, 44. It's the band conditions. Have a great day. Clear with W0 Uniform Zulu Romeo. That clears the list, and we're going to close down E-Cars. Thank you, everybody, for participating this afternoon. E-Cars will commence again tomorrow morning around 8 o'clock here on 7255. NJ2US is QRT.
Control sure did have a good signal. WR4C in Georgia, just for the signal report there.
The station in Georgia, you're in here at 7 in northeast Minnesota. W0UZS.
All right.